Morning, good morning, good morning. Dude, sometimes it's the third station, sometimes it's buried. It depends on whether the kids got a hold of my Pandora or not. Alright, we're going to do something a little different today. Anybody who's in the Silver Cord knows that I had some issues getting through my cards and coffee yesterday. Apparently there's some shit witches that aren't happy about what I have to say about those kind of hexing and stuff like that. People are always just like, oh, I'm not saying that it's not powerful. I'm not saying they're not powerful. I'm not saying they're not able to create energy. I'm not saying any of that, right? I'm not dogging people for how they do their magic. I'm just saying personal experience, watching the world, being in the witchy community, it's not really something that you want to get yourself involved in. Anyways, it's just my personal advice, so I don't see why that should cause an issue for anybody else. If you don't like it, get the fuck out of my coven. I don't know what to tell you, right? So, the other thing that I've been getting on is, I'm going to do a little bit of a choking out negative energy here, choking out somebody's negative energy that might be attached to you or trying to attach to you. Also, just want to talk about the power of tools, right? Everything I'm wearing today is a different type of tool, right? So let's go ahead. We're going to start out with our charcoal here and the power of ceremony, right? So the reason I personally like to do rituals that involve using tools, because you don't have to, but you should, at least when you're starting. I think that's my personal belief, that when you're starting out, you should use tools, right? Because then whenever you're out in the world, you can visualize your space, your altar, whatever, and you can visualize your tools. Also, I believe that everything starts to imbibes an energy of what it came from, right? So today, it's a particularly toxic masculine energies that I am trying to choke out, or that I am going to be choking out, rather. Make sure we word that correctly, right? So I have I'm going to chop up some Palo Santo here. And I tell you what, when it comes down to it, everything that I'm wearing today are gifts from divine masculines, right? And no, didn't sleep with a single one of them. Believe it or not, I mean, I don't know what that is about. Why is it with people like trying to hoify people all the time? They're like, oh, well, they would sleep with you if they had the chance, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, it's not always the damn case. It might be for guys, but it's not for girls. But then that's the whole fucking point. Ugh. Nah. This toxic, yucky, negative 3D programming, gnarly energy. Right? Nobody likes that. So I am not going to talk much through this. I'm just going to let you guys watch what I'm doing, because I'm going to be running my own things, my own narrative, my own mind. I don't like saying a lot of things out loud, because it's none of your business. I don't like people to say, or act exactly the way I act. You're supposed to create your own rituals based on your own experience and your own knowledge, all right? So, for me, I got the sage, I got the Palo Santo here. Oh, see here, I'm going to let you know what I'm doing anyway. Sage is from the Zen Den. Palo Santo is from the Zen Den. I've got some frankincense here for some extra clearing. Put a little bit of snake skin here. Alright, let's tip this down so you can see what I'm doing down here. Alright, so. Good yet? Man, these things can be a pain in the butt. when you open these bags of charcoal tabs, make sure you put them in a Ziploc bag, because if you don't, I guess that lighter fluid energy goes out. There it goes. You see it sparkling. All right. Donut. Sage here. I suggest you read the instructions on stuff. Now, the charcoal is supposed to be representative of the cauldron, right? The womb, it's kind of the goddess energy calling here, right? Now I'm working on removing snakes, right? Venomous snakes, those that can poison you. I've got a little bit of snake skin here. I'm calling on divine masculine energy here in order to block out toxic masculine energy. Believe it or not. So, can you see it? And I'm calling upon it not to just block out other toxic masculine energy, but also feminine energies that are influencing the situation. Things of that nature, right? Just cutting. I'm calling back all my power to me through this. And I'm blocking out move this up and over here. You saw what I did with that because I want to create a space. Now, the power of ceremony and the power of doing all this and the power of collecting these ingredients and the power of creating a space. And I mean, when people say make space, I mean, that's what I literally make a space, right? Right? Each idea, each thing you add to it, everything has some sort of intention within it, right? So each time you choose something, each time you pick an item, each time you're adding an extra layer of intention to whatever you're doing. It's kind of like an active visualization, right? Each thing brings a new element into it, right? Each thing is representative of something. Each thing draws and pulls energies from some place, right? And this is where we are going to choke out this negative energy. I hereby cut off all cords that do not have permission to be connected to me. I hereby call back all my power to myself. Double it. Nope, it's out. It's out. Alrighty. Alright, y'all, I'm going to be right back. I'm just going to release this smoke outside, and I'll come back and we'll do our cards for the day. Alrighty. I feel a lot better. Alright, I just released that, did a little final thing outside. Good to go. I'm going to throw a little bit more on here, just keep the energy cleared out in here. Yes, there is also a window cracked over there for anything else to be chased out. Just leave a window open when you're doing stuff like this. I had a resin, I put all the resin on there. Okay. Right there. Alright. Raven feathers. I had a conversation about crows today too. It's like, crows are bad luck. I don't think crows are bad luck. I love crows. I think crows are messengers. I think they could be bad luck or good luck. I just think they're messengers, right? And here's the thing. Oh, crows are bad luck, you know, because they're going to tell you something bad's about to happen. Is that bad luck or good luck that you're getting a warning? Okay, it's like the universe is talking to you and you're finding a way to make it negative. Let's see. Ooh. We've got Capricorn, devil energy here, 1 and the moon. New cycles of control and structure, definitely some secrets, right? You learn a lot about yourself when you take into new control structure, definitely. All right, so we got the divine masculine here, rune, and we got the sun, which we was just talking about the other day, that ego energy, right? Illuminating. What do we want to start with? All right, we got the key, 8 of Pentacles, number 33 going on here, right? That was still in the book. All right. All right, 33. What's needed? What's important? Necessity and revelation. In the Swedish tale of the castle that stood on the golden post, the key plays a significant role. A young person must enter the castle but has no key. Several creatures band together to form a key so that he can reveal the treasures within the castle. When the key shows up, pay attention to what it is pointing to. It can be an indication of something necessary and important to your success. It can also open up what needs to be revealed. In the key may remain locked and inaccessible for now. These can be thought of as traps to be avoided and things to let go of. Look for the nearest cards to see what is most urgent in your reading. The key points out what you will need most to succeed in your current question. Ooh. All right. So let's see. What's the key that we need? That was quick. Ooh, fated to suffer. Fated to suffer. This is what I talk about a lot too when I talk about that revenge card that pops up sometimes, right? Who's really fated to suffer? in the story, who was truly fated to suffer? This is about Snow White, right? Who was fated to suffer? I mean, this woman turned herself into a gnarly, nasty-looking hag. You had the ability to transform your appearance like that, and you chose to turn into an ugly, disgusting hag and try to poison Snow White just out of sheer fucking jealousy? Who ends up with the happy ending? Who ends up falling off a cliff? Who is truly fated to suffer? Right? Who moved from a heart center space and out of love, and who moved out of hate and nastiness? Winds of activation. It's time to activate your own timelines, right? Winds of activation. There's definitely a lot of change getting ready to come in. You know what? We're going with masculine energy. We'll go with this deck today. Ooh. Bottom of the deck. Knight of Swords. It's been a big character lately too. What do we got? What do we got? Let's just see what the box for this one. Okay. Yeah, this guy. Oh my god, y'all. This is some funny shit. Alright. Oh man. Alright, what characters are we working with today? Alright, first card's up. What? Someone's getting their alchemy on, right? Definitely that divine feminine energy's getting fired up, tapping into some resources, working on some things, right? Look at these two. I always like this card because it's representative. Like, I feel like this person's like over being the clown. This is kind of like that, the canoe from the Six of Swords, right? That moving on energy, right? Oh, she's playing with a doll. That's just too funny. All right. There's definitely, because here in the middle on the 3D here. So there's definitely an illusion of a lot of games going on. Or the perception of a lot of games going on. There's definitely some toxic hyper defensiveness, a lot of picking yourself apart in the mirror. And I feel like these two are mirroring each other for sure, right? There's hurting confidence, things like that, right? And just, yeah, toxic defensiveness. It's too funny. I'm going to save these two to the side. That's going to be my picture. All right, so that's what it appears to be on the 3D, right? A lot of game playing, a lot of defensive energy, a lot of self-consciousness, right? Definitely, I feel like a lot is being casted for sure on this character, right? Oh, she's playing games type deal. Oh, she's causing chaos magic, things like that. I'm definitely feeling that. But what's really going on behind the scenes? Where'd she go? What's right above her on the 4D? Queen of Cups. What? Everything that Queen of Fire is doing is moving from nothing but a Queen of Cups place, right? It's all out of compassion, intuitive, right? She's more calm than she's appearing to be, for sure, right? We got the 9 of Pentacles here, being grateful for what is around them, right? The 9 of Pentacles for me is like that's the attitude of gratitude card. I'm grateful for what I have and what I already have around me, and you know, things of that nature, right? There's definitely a strong soul connection going on, right? There's definitely a defeat here over a Prince of Wands, right? He's laying on the ground here. And note, he's laying on the ground here with the 3 swords around him, looking very much like that 10 of Wands drama queen card that I always talk about, right? And then she's standing there with the 2 of Swords, what? Just wanting a truce, right? He's laying there wallowing in a 3 of Swords, and she just wants a truce with the 2 of Swords there. She just wants to make a decision, right? And the decision, I always say with the 5 of Swords is the battle is over. Whatever war it was, whatever battle it was, whatever argument it was that finally came to a precipice, it's over, right? It's over. It's over. Win or lose, it's over. So you can choose to just be grateful that it's past. I always talk about, like, you know, if you think about like way back in the day when there used to be a battle and you would choose a field and everybody would show up to fight, and you know, there was always be this huge anticipation leading up to the fight. But then win or lose, when it was done, anybody who got to go home was just grateful to go home, right? At that point, grateful it was over. Whatever you're battling is finally finished, right? What's the 5D got to say? The 5D's definitely got the Magician, right? Here's the funny thing about the Magician. The Magician knows how to use his tools. I know I talk some shit about Mr. Wizard sometimes, but the Magician knows the importance of tools. The visualization, the practice of it, imbibing an item with its power. The Magician understands that level of energy, right? There's definitely a coming out of being upset about old spilt cups, right? This is, we got the 3 and the 2 again, right? This is upright. This is focusing on the 3 spilled cups and forgetting about this 2 of cups behind you. Reversed, pretty much is them turning around. What? I'm not going to look at these spilt cups anymore. I'd like to focus on these 2 cups. I'd like to bring balance to these 2 cups, right? So I was pouring back and forth, kind of like a mixer. The air angel there too. There's still some toxic ties going on, right? There's still some toxic ties, some manipulation, some things with the control and structure that's going on around you that has you kind of bound up. There's definitely a warning about this Page of Pentacles. This is, the Page of Pentacles is immature, and they're kind of thievy, especially mixed with this Devil card. It's almost like, yeah, someone who's stealing, essentially. I feel like it's someone who's stealing from you, someone who's costing you a lot, someone on the 3D too, because it's pentacles. So this is someone who's costing you either your stuff or your home or your money or your resources or their job. You know what I'm saying? It's they're fucking up shit on purpose just to keep control over you, right? Do we want some more clarification on that? What's the deal with the Devil and the Page of Pentacles? I want some more clarification on that. Three of Pentacles. This is someone... Yeah, this is just someone who's bitter about the past. This is someone who's still dwelling in that Five of Cups energy, right? They like to start fights. They like to start fights. They like to knock you out of your element, right? So this is someone that would have you used to build with, had a good time with at one point, right? You know, you saw a promising future. You saw things starting reaping what you sow, right? And then we got this toxic Knight of Wands, right? This toxic, and this is toxic masculine sexual energy at the highest point, right? And I have a feeling that this is a female that was imbibing this energy, because that's a feminine in this card, right? Likes to start fights, right? Definitely likes to start fights. Once again, we got that 3 and the 2 there. Yeah, they like to start fights. I definitely see there's a victory over this, though, because you have the 6 of Wands, the 6 of Wands, the Devil reversed, and then the Page of Cups reversed here. What? There's no love left in that situation, right? There's a victory over the toxic cords and binding elements, and there's no love left in that situation. Nothing nice to say about the person anymore, for sure. All right. Alrighty. You know what, for fun, I haven't done this in a while, with our last oracle card here, I'm going to get a spell card and a magic symbols card, because we haven't done that in a while. I swear to God, I just had that deck. Where'd it go? There it is. Friendship. Friendship. Oh man, we got Dragonfly. And we got the Sun card. Dragonfly, you bring light to this world. There's the dragonfly symbol. Hold it for a second if you want to screenshot that. You bring light to this world. And the sun, the golden energy of the sun brings fame and fortune. All right, let's get just a secondary spell card since we're in the Witch's Tower anyway. Might as well focus on some magic today. Just saw it. All right. That's the one that was upside down before, and it popped out again. All right. This is what y'all. It's a love spell. All right. It's honey love tonic. Boil 1 pint of spring water. Place into your favorite crockery teapot and a ½ ounce of any of the following herbs: rosemary, mugwort, yarrow, or thyme. Steep for 10 minutes, then strain with a non-metallic strainer. A cheesecloth is great, or try an inexpensive bamboo strainer. Sweeten with a little honey. I recommend clover honey. Has added benefits of the clover's lucky powers. And slip the brew while relaxing. Oh, it's just a little self-love. Make your own tea. Wait a second, you screenshot that. All right. So while you're sipping on your tea, think about how you are a dragonfly that brings light to this world. You deserve to shine in the sun. Right? And focus on friendships and things that make you feel that loving energy. The key that builds together to help unlock those doors for you. All right. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I love y'all very much. I'm going to be back just as soon as I can. I promise.